Welcome back to the QSUpali YouTube channel. I imagine having a foolproof plan that ensures your construction project is completed on time and within budget. Today's video will dive into the critical process of project manpower histogram. Stay tuned to learn how this essential document can make your construction project run like clockwise. I hope you have found valuable insight in my previous videos. Today we are continuing our journey into construction schedules, focusing on the importance of manpower histogram in the planning stage to create project completion targets. As I mentioned in the previous video, I hope you have found valuable insight in my videos. Today, we are continuing our journey into construction schedules, focusing on the importance of manpower histogram in the planning stage to create project completion targets. As I mentioned in the previous video, let's discuss the project manpower histogram process. A histogram is a bar graph that represents the frequency of manpower or hours needed to complete a project over time. It helps the project team to identify the right amount of manpower required to schedule each stage of the project. Therefore, the histogram is an accurate graphical representation of the project's manpower requirement. This histogram can be used to compare the actual against plan and earned over any activity schedule during the project's life cycle. The manpower requirement is identical to the resources histogram, and it can give an idea of where the resources are and how they are being used. The histogram can predict the need for labor at each stage, and therefore there is no chance of delaying the project due to inadequate labor on time. Creating a histogram is significant as it can help to identify the ramping up and ramping down stages with the fluctuation of manpower requirements. The timeline of the project is represented by the x-axis, while the y-axis denotes the number of manpower or the project hours. The bar length corresponds to the duration of the task, and the timeline represents the stage where they are needed during the project. The most used histogram is the stack bar chart graph called the resources histogram. The resource includes direct labor, non-direct or hiring labor, subcontracting, and deliverables. The resource histogram shows the total distribution of resources during the project life cycle. Therefore, the resource histogram is the most used quality tool. This shows the number of resources used during the project timeline. The resource histogram can also help identify individual resources used in the project against the baseline scheduled in the project. It gives a better understanding of how to allocate resources to complete an activity. Excel or another spreadsheet can be used to create a histogram. It takes time and effort to create one in Excel. However, the data it analyzes is important to the resource allocation in the project, and it can evaluate how profitable the activity is. This leads to identifying which part of the project might benefit from added or over-allocated resources. This gives a better understanding of the project scope and how and when to allocate the resources. A Gantt chart is also more helpful to plan the distribution of resources. This can also be used to schedule, assign, and track resources and tasks. Pros and cons of the resource histogram. The resource histogram is a tool that has its pros and cons. Pros: 1. Commonly used graph to display data. 2. Easy to compare data. 3. Work well with a large range of information. Cons: 1. Difficult to evaluate exact input. Inconvenient compared with many tasks. Required more space for little information. Possibility of misleading data. Resource histogram example. The following example is based on the resources histogram where the baseline schedule is placed planned resources which can be compared with actual resources throughout the project. Start planning your project and deliver your project on time and on budget. Please refer to the description box for the link to the resource histogram program. Thank you for staying with me through this deep dive into the project manpower histogram process. In the next video, we will continue discussing related schedules. I am excited to see how you apply this knowledge to ensure your project runs smoothly. Remember, the written description of this video is in the description box below. Keep moving forward with a positive attitude and a growth mindset. I will see you in the next video. If you found this video helpful and inspiring, please click like, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button to get notified of my upcoming videos. Don't forget to share this knowledge with others too. Next time, we will dive even deeper into optimizing your construction schedules. You won't want to miss it. See you soon. Unlock construction success. Master the project manpower histogram for timely project completion.